Good morning and welcome to the daily news trends on SSiTV Africa. South Africa is sliding into apartheid-like rule. Former President Jacob Zuma says South Africa is sliding back into the apartheid-like rule. Addressing the media on Sunday evening, he listed various reasons for his remark, including his 15-month jail sentence handed down by the Constitutional Court. The former president said he wasn't seeking to distract the work of the State Capture Commission, but all he is asking for is fairness and consistency in the application of the law. The fact that I was sentenced without trial should induce shock to all those who cherish the rule of law. The rule of law doesn't deal harshly with those you may dislike for whatever reason. South Africa is sliding back to apartheid-like rule and facing detention without trial. Elsewhere, the Secretary General of the ANC has a banning order prohibiting him from addressing masses. We have level 4 lockdown and a curfew of the 1980s. The only difference is we only use different levels like contempt of court instead of detention without trial, but the substance is the same, he says. The former president also suggested that the apartheid regime was better than the current dispensation, citing the persecution of his children as reason for that perception. President's silence on Nkandla reinforces claims that those connected to ANC's elite are above the law. The Democratic Alliance has called on President Cyril Ramaphosa to intervene after thousands of supporters of former President Jacob Zuma congregated in Nkandla in contravention of level 4 lockdown rules. DA leader John Steenhuisen says in a statement that the Zuma supporters were not wearing masks and not practicing social distancing. All gatherings are not allowed under level 4 of their lockdown. South Africa experienced a second straight day of record numbers of new coronavirus infections, with over 26,000 new coronavirus infections being reported on Saturday. Steenhuisen says no one is above the law, and he is concerned that the gathering of Zuma supporters at Nkandla could turn into a super spreader event. Over 180,000 police officers expected to be vaccinated. The South African Police Service will kick off its vaccination rollout program for the country's police officers on Monday morning. Police Minister Gugulethu, Acting Health Minister Mamaloko Ngubane, and the National Police Commissioner SSiTV are expected to lead the SAPS COVID-19 vaccination launch. Gugulethu and SSiTV will be among those who will be vaccinated. Under the program, over 180,000 police officers are expected to be vaccinated across the country. COVID-19 raises global demand for needles, syringes. The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in high demand for medical supplies worldwide. Mass vaccine rollouts mean countries need more needles and syringes than ever before. Prices have increased, and in South Africa they have doubled. The deadly virus is wreaking havoc as the health system of many countries have plunged into chaos. While countries race to achieve herd immunity, the rollout of vaccines has increased, meaning more pressure on companies supplying needles and syringes. Youth fight jabhisses. As South Africans ramps up its vaccination campaign and targets vulnerable groups, some young people are at the forefront of ensuring people get the jab. The Ahmed Katharada Foundation's youth wing has ventured out into Johannesburg to make certain that eligible people register. This forms part of the foundation's outreach program. While some people are receptive to having their details taken down for vaccinations, others are still hesitant. But activists say they won't be deterred. Ernie Els continued to fly South Africa's flag on PGA Tour champions. South Africa's Ernie Els is flying the flag on the PGA Tour Champions circuit. The Big Easy fired a third round 65 for a 3-shot lead going into the final round of the Dick's Sporting Goods Open in New York. The South African rolled in 5 consecutive birdies from the second through to the 6th holes, then capped off his day with a birdie on the 18th to leave him at 11 under overall, 3 strokes ahead of American Cameron Beckman, who cutted a 69. Thank you for tuning in on the Daily News Trends.